Hello. Wow, already 4 people are here. Great. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Let me know if you can hear me. This is the most important. And I will share the screen as well. Also, let me know if you can see the screen. And can you see the screen? For me, it shows like everything should be fine, but I never know. So please let me know if you can see me and hear me. Anyone? So let me check settings just in case. Please tell me if you can hear me. Or should I find you in also? So I will wait. We still have some time. We can hear. Great, G. How are you? So you can hear and you can see, right? So I can start. Yes, great. Thank you so much. Because great. So how are you all doing? I hope everyone is fine. Market is super choppy. I'm not trading much lately because honestly, I have my limit orders for long and nothing else is interesting for me. We will go through some altcoins as well and Bitcoin as well. But let me first ask you if you have any questions. Do you want me to check anything? No, not my face. My face will be next time because my internet is so bad. I think if there will be also my face on it, I think stream will be completely bad. Like it will not be properly streaming. And also, I can wait when I will be back into Europe because I cannot even open any platform to do online trading. I mean, I can open, but I have to use VPN all the time. But if I use VPN and if I will stream, it's just not working. Everything got so stuck. I cannot even upload anything. So yeah, it sucks. But at least we have something like this. At least something. So do you want me? Okay. Yeah, because I turned off, but I don't know how to take it off out of the screen. This black square. So let me know if you want me to check anything. I can start like with your coins, with your requests, and then I can check out like the rest of the market and talk about other things. Oh, hi. SPK. What is this? Is it a coin? SPK. So okay, which one? There's a stock and there's a coin. So probably you want me to check this one, USDT, right? So I will open SBK USDT. All right. Well, we can see a clear downtrend formation on a daily time frame. Look at this, how the coin is downtrending. So even if we put like a resistance line, or if we check every daily close, we can see that it's only giving lower highs. Here it was a fake out, and here again another lower high. So basically the coin is downtrending on a daily. On weekly, and also doesn't look so positive. So here on the weekly time frame, coin has weekly bullish order block, or probably FVG. Yeah, we can see here this whole green is an FVG. So we can see that there's still enough of the space for this coin to drop. Now let's go to daily time frame. On daily time frame, we also see this daily FVG. So basically, I expect the coin to downtrend towards this daily, weekly FVG zone. And if we take Fibonacci, we can see that 1.41, 1.61 Fib zone also comes to this area, to this weekly and daily FVG zone. So I would say that SPK will give another drop approximately like 15 to 20% until this zone, and then you should look for the buy here. This is the first strong buy level. All right, it has confluence with the FVGs, with Fibonacci. How did I put Fibonacci here? Let me show you. This is the 0, 0. This is the 1. Let me zoom in. So this time I put number 1 on this candle. This one. I will explain why. And then the top is here. So here it is understandable why we put a 0, number 0 on this top. All right, but why I took this zone? This is the bottom of this move that happened, this impulsive bullish move. And then from this top, the price started its correction. It had a 0.5 zone. First support, we can see that the price bounced from here but couldn't hold. Then price dropped towards to 0.75, 0.6, and we can see that on daily the price closed below 0.86. Look at this candle. The close was exactly below, and as a result, the price is continues to go down. And usually there's like, let's say, a law in Fibonacci. Whenever the price crosses above or below like 0.75 or 0.86, then the next target is usually 1.41, 1.61. So that's why I'm expecting the price to continue to drop. And also this Fibonacci zone aligns perfectly with FVGs and bullish order blocks. So yeah, this is the next zone I'm interested to look for longs. And in case we still don't know like how the market will be, if there will be more like a deep correction, then Fibonacci shows me this. Let me highlight like this. It's between 0.029, 0.004. Nice pump. This area can stand as a resistance to break. So price can Zan, hi, could you check Ina later? We might have an instant entry right now. Ina, yes, sure. I think Nox. I don't know where you're from. Like, I mean, from which Discord you are. Yeah, you're welcome. But if you're from Chromas, then I was sharing about Ina. So it's still downtrending. Yes, it pumped nicely yesterday. But what is price doing in general? It's not only about Ina, but about the whole market. It bounces from 4-hour FVG zones. We can see here 4-hour bullish order blocks, but it starts to reject from the nearest resistance zone, and it's either 1 FVG or 4-hour FVG. We can see here that Ina came to 4-hour FVG and started to reject. It couldn't break above this 4-hour resistance zone, you see, and now it's again showing weakness. Currently, I'm expecting Ina to break below FVG on 4-hour time frame, the support zone, and continue its downtrend formation towards to this area here that I highlighted before. Of course, we could have shorted. I didn't take shorts somehow. So yeah, this is my interest zone too long. Like it's approximately 0.53, 0.55. Maybe I will just put it higher a bit, just in case, just to not lose the entry. So yeah, I'm expecting this area to to come to this area, and this zone is aligned with daily bullish order block, daily FVG, and if I'm not mistaken, there should be some Fibonacci as well. Yeah, 0.86 is right here at this zone. So yeah, and I think EMA is also aligned. Yeah, EMAs are also at this zone, like 50. We can see 100 just a bit lower, but this 50 EMA could also hold on this price, and then Ina can continue its uptrend. So this is the main support area for me, and I think on a weekly time frame as well, we have something here. Yeah, on weekly also, FVG. So yeah, very strong zone. Expecting at least some pump from here. I don't know if it will be a completely reversal move. It also depends on Bitcoin, how strong it will hold its position and Bitcoin dominance. We will check it a bit later. But in case Ina is, for example, giving a bounce, but shows again some weakness from the nearest FVGs, like 1 hour, 4-hour FVG. And in this case, of course, we can expect more downtrend. And let me go to weekly time frame. In this case, I will take this whole move. In this case, we can expect, look at this. Now on the weekly time frame, when I put this Fibonacci, we can see that 0.5 zone comes exactly to this my first buy area on the weekly time frame. And as I said, in case Ina will bounce but will not show strength, and the market will also not show strength near future, then of course we can expect more deeper correction towards this Fibonacci zones, which also align with the FVGs and bullish order blocks on the weekly time frame. Look at this candle. So it's 0.75, 0.86 Fibonacci zones, or 0.33, 0.4 dollars. This should be a next very strong buy zone. So I have these two areas watching. I hope it's understandable for you. Let me do it like this, maybe daily, and I will share it. Yeah, like that. So you can, I don't know, you can write down these areas, these levels to watch. I have my alarm set in case I will see something. We will start buying. Maybe here I will maybe also start buying spot on INA. I think this is a good area to beat if it will give lower. I'm from CRG. Okay. Didn't have time to check channel, but I saw you go live. Good, good. Yeah, so INA, I'm still expecting more down. Nothing changed for me. In general, regarding the market, nothing changed for me much since the last technical analysis that I did, or since the last stream. Sometimes all we had to do is be more patient, and not just trade every day. And in my opinion, right now, if you didn't catch like good shorts from the highs, like here or here, then it's better to just wait for the coins or for the market to come to the strong support area than to start buying. Because here we can see you can be chopped out really fast. And when I see that on daily, for example, or on high time frames, that bears are taking the control, it's not in my interest to just catch every low time frame long setup, every low time frame bounce. So yeah, I'm patiently waiting. I have this Fartcoin short that is still running. It was really choppy yesterday. I had my alarm set. As usually, I'm watching like about this situation. It was really tricky. I was thinking I wanted to close the short setup, but I was like, no, let's wait and see the confirmation. And as we can see yesterday, price came exactly to 0.5 zone. This is my second limit order, if you remember, on short. It was super close. I think approximately like 0.88%. It didn't catch the second limit short. And it didn't close above 0.5 Fibonacci level or $0.93. It rejected. It only confirmed the strength of the bears right in this situation. So I'm still expecting this target at 0.83, next one 0.75, and probably 0.6 or maybe lower. And I will be checking. Maybe I will just move my final stop loss to the lower target. Maybe it will also come to 0.55. I'm not sure right now. I will be checking. So yeah, as we can see here, we need to be more patient, not to be chopped out with this market. Great. So let's go to Bitcoin. So what do we have here? Still downtrending, very choppy. I should admit it's very choppy because look at this. We have nice move down 3%, then crazy move up, also almost 3%. And it's not just grinding slowly up, but it gives like impulsive moves up. Like look at these candles on 4-hour time frame, and it really makes you think that okay, this is the reversal, this is the bottom, and the Bitcoin will go higher. But in practice, in real life, no, it's rejected. It's rejecting from the nearest 4-hour FVG, or if you use, for example, Fibonacci, you can put Fibs from nearest high to nearest low, and you can see how it's also rejecting from Fibonacci areas, FVGs. I'm not sure if any, or if you use, for example, EMAs, you can see how it is keep rejecting from 2026 EMAs. Let me highlight it like this. And you can see how every time, first time, sorry, here first time, second, third, fourth, fifth time, keep rejecting below, sorry, not from below, from this 2026 EMA. And if we do inverted chart, what do you see? We can see if this would be a bullish move, we could say that okay, it has a clean bullish structure. The price is bouncing every time from 2026 EMAs, but we have bearish move, right? So yeah, it's still downtrending. So conclusion, as long as the coin is below this two EMAs on 4-hour time, look at this here, for example, August 2025, coin was bouncing every time from 2026 EMAs. It was respecting this trend. Here's the opposite. So yeah, it was tricky regarding Bitcoin. It was bouncing really strong, but don't jump into the long positions when you zoom out and see that actually from the certain EMA or certain FEG or certain Fibonacci zone, then you can like long your longs, right? Right now, I'm still expecting the coin to go more down to test this area around 109,850. I have here limit order to buy. I will not take a big position because I don't know how strong the bounce will be here. What we can have is a bounce, then the price rejecting from the nearest, again, FVG Fibonacci zone. In this case, the coin can go much lower towards to $100,000. And this is the most important level that Bitcoin should not lose in case we want to see bullish run in the crypto market. Because if Bitcoin will lose 100K, trust me, the next stop gonna be around $86,000. Like we can see how much space it has to go down and how many FVGs. Probably we need to go to weekly time frame. How many FVGs? How many? Bullish order blocks it needs to fill, or probably here we also have some CME gaps if someone is working with gaps. I usually don't, but yeah, we can see how much space it has to go down. So that's why be careful with longs right now, because we can see that bears are taking control so far of the situation in the market. So yeah, if you will be shorting right now, you will be in the winner side rather than longing every, I don't know, 15-minute bounce or 5-minute bounce that you can see in the market. All right, so never fades trend. Hey, morning. Hi, Rahib. Do you have any advice on where to start for complete beginner of trading, and is to be trading from just a mobile phone? Regarding mobile phone, I don't know if it's ridiculous or not. I would say you can trade from anywhere. I also don't have all the time to be next to my laptop. Most of my trades I also do from my phone. And it is not ridiculous for me, but of course, better for your results is to be next to the laptop because you have better view, and then you can do proper technical analysis on different time frames, and I don't know, it's more comfortable, if taking on phones. But I know also people who trade only from phones, and it's not a problem. So it also depends on your skills and also depends on your execution, I would say, on risk management. So yeah, regarding where to start learning trading, Well, I definitely recommend to join Chroma because there's so many skilled, amazing traders, mentors that can literally help you with a lot of things, from the beginner to the pro, and with psychology, and you can have like one-on-one sessions and so on. But if you don't have like enough of finances, to pay for the subscription, all the stuff, and I completely understand, then you can just go to YouTube. There are a lot of skilled traders that share a lot of knowledge, and literally everything is for free. You can find it in the internet. you know just before jumping into the strategy, you should test it. You should back test it. You should see if it suits you or not. For example, I'm very bad with scalping. I don't like it at all. I'm more comfortable with swing trading or intraday, because I see bigger picture. I see that, okay, we should have like upcoming days bearish trend. I want to stick to my bearish bias, and that's it. And scalping is more like low time frame. You should catch up moves on the both side. But for me, psychologically, somehow it's hard to tell myself that, okay, I'm just scalping. I should catch moves on the longs and on the shorts. But in my head, I have this things that, okay, but daily we're bearish. Why should I long? Even though I can see that, okay, here the coin has a chance to give at least 2% of the move. Why not to catch it? So I have this kind of discussion with myself. And yeah, and at the end I can mess up, so I'm not touching this field. I know that there are great scalpers that trade low time frame, and they do it amazing. And if I need some setup to take, if I don't see anything for myself on 4 hour on daily time frame, but I want to trade, I know my good friends from same, for example, Chroma. I can take their setups, and be good. So yeah, you should always like back test and see what's used for you. If intraday is good for you, or maybe swing trading is good for you, you should know yourself. But to know yourself, you need to back test. So yeah, you need to spend time on all these things to understand. But yeah, if it's too stressful for you scalping, then don't do it. Don't force yourself. um, I recently joined Chroma, so I need to make use of it. Of course, if you joined Chroma, congrats. I'm happy for you. But if you want to get any results, you need to literally sit and learn, do homeworks and all this stuff. It's the same as if you go to university or school, the same stuff. Just don't take this Discord groups as just thing for fun or just money button. No, sit, spend some time, 2-3 hours per day after work, or I don't know when, and spend time on all these educational materials. First of all, you paid for subscription, so you should understand that it's your own money, and you need to make work it for you. So just don't waste your time. Sit, work on yourself, and you have a lot of nice mentors in Chroma. You can see like Foldis itself, he's so active, and whichever question you have, you should always ask. Because I know some people, they just join Discord and they think that, okay, they will this is the money button, and they do nothing. At the end, the 1 month passes through, or her subscription passes through, and then they complain that, I joined, but I didn't get anything. But did you do something for this? You should be also active if you want to get something. So yeah. And so regarding Bitcoin, I'm still waiting for this area. And nothing changed for me right now. I'm not looking for longs. Ethereum is very strong. I'm not gonna lie. It's back to this let's say, range. Let me highlight this zone. So we can see this area here in in August 10 to 12, Ethereum was consolidating, and then after giving a breakout from this 4,360 zone, let me highlight. Whenever it did a breakout, we could see this a nice run of 10%. So what happened yesterday? Let me zoom in. So what happened yesterday? We have this area on 4-hour time frame. This is also bullish order block, FVG, and let me see if here's some EMAs. Okay, no EMAs on 4-hour, but we can see that here the coin had 4-hour FVG and bullish OB. As a result, Ethereum bounced strong, 7%. If someone longed, congrats, it was a really good long. But look at this situation. Coin again rejecting from 4-hour FVG, then from the area 4,365, we can see that previously this zone was standing as a resistance zone and a support. Right here we can see it was rejecting, here it was bouncing, here rejected, and again price came to this area, and yesterday it rejected. On 4-hour time frame, it gave a close below. As a result, right now the coin is downtrending. But regarding Ethereum, it's really interesting picture because it doesn't have such strong correlation with Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin is showing significant weakness. Ethereum, according to Bitcoin, still holding strong. And as I said, we have this price. So what I can say right now, as long as Ethereum is in this range, as long as it's holding, what do we have here? We also have here the 0.5 Fibonacci. Let me highlight it. How did I put these levels? 0 and 1. So let me zoom out. And probably I should go to daily, maybe. No, I think weekly. It was weekly. Yeah, it was weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, I put this fibs from this candle slow to this high, and we have here 0.5 on a weekly time frame, and here is 0.75, 0.86. This is my main buy zone. This is where I would want to see Ethereum to be than here. But yesterday, this is what Ethereum showed us. As I said, it bounced from 4-hour FVG, right? And 4-hour bullish order block, and it is holding the 0.5 Fibonacci zone. So as long as Ethereum in this range between the 0.5 Fib or 4,141 and 4,366, we can say that the price is accumulating for another move up. So it can consolidate here and then give a breakout. So I will be watching this zone. Maybe if I will see strengths, maybe I will long Ethereum here. In case I will see that Ethereum is showing weak better. So right now it found a support on 1-hour FVG. It bounced, rejected, found support, but now if it will bounce and reject from nearest resistance, we can see here 1-hour FVG as well, and will give us lower high and will form lower highs and will give a close below 4,150. In this case, expect just a quick move down towards to this buy zone. So I will be watching how Ethereum will manage to hold this area here. Also, on 1 hour time frame, Ethereum has a buy zone here. This is the next 1 hour buy zone, exactly where we have the 0.5 Fibonacci. So now what can Ethereum do? We have here 1 hour FVG, it can reject, lose this 0.5 on 1 hour, come to 4,173, 4,143 area, or this Fibonacci zones. And if it will give a strong buy, in this case, it will also show us a higher low. You know, we have this low, this is the higher low, and this is the next higher low formation. Then in this case, the chance that Ethereum will go higher and will break this resistance, will increase, and next stop could be around 4,500, this zone, then this zone, and probably break out to the higher levels. So this is my view regarding 1 hour time frame. I'm not doing here anything yet. Maybe I will try to short if I will see bearish reaction here, and long from these zones. Otherwise, if Ethereum is losing this area as well, then my limit orders that I have already for this past few days will be still active, and I will be waiting for these targets here, lower. This is regarding Ethereum. Yeah, and let me check USDT dominance. USDT dominance. Didn't check. What do we have here? Weekly, maybe a weekly time frame. So my last stream, I was telling you about this channel that I put here. We can see how dominance came exactly to the middle of this channel, and which aligns with the weekly FVG, and it's around 0.5 Fibonacci zone. So far, USDT dominance is below the strong resistance zone. It is good, but on daily time frame, so far it's holding daily FVG. So until the weekly close, we still have 3 days. During 3 days, a lot of things can happen. But for us, it's very important to see if USDT dominance will give a breakout from this middle of this channel or not. All right. So I'm watching this zone from where it recently rejected. If it will reject again, for example, the dominance will come, reject again, then okay, this is a top on USD dominance, and crypto should bounce. But so far, it's doing the same stuff of this FVG. We can see this uptrend formation, right? And another thing, for our, we can see how it is holding this 200 EMA. So yeah, it gives more of the bullish strength rather than bearish right now. But we need to see if it will manage. Once it will confirm as a bullish strength and will break a resistance zone, this one, then just expect a crazy pump. It will just pump like crazy towards to this area. And in this case, Bitcoin will just drop where it can drop. Probably here or maybe lower, probably here till this zone. But altcoins can of course be harmed much. So yeah, it's kind of tricky. I'm watching this 4-hour time frame, price action, and this bearish order block here on 4-hour time frame. So this is very important level. It should not break. If it does, then just don't long anything yet. But Bitcoin dominance, this is also interesting thing to watch. I noticed that some altcoins are showing some strengths. For example, same coin, and I think it is because of Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is super weak. Yesterday it dumped significantly, and meanwhile Ethereum is showing strengths if comparing with Bitcoin. So we can see the change in the market. In which way? That right now it looks like it doesn't matter what Bitcoin is doing, even if it's going down, altcoins and Ethereum, they're living their own life, let's say it like this, and they're showing significant strengths, which means once Bitcoin will find a support, expect a strong pump on altcoins and Ethereum. I think all money is going now to these assets, Ethereum and altcoins. Now, SP500. SP500 is nicely following my setup trade idea. We can see that it rejected from exactly this Fibonacci area, and it dropped more than 1.78%. So you can see that in stock market it was only 1.78%, but in crypto it affected really strongly. So it has a strong correlation. Right now, I like how SP500 is holding this Fibonacci zone. Yes, it did some move down. I was expecting it to bounce already from this 1.41 Fib zone, but somehow it bounced from this level, 6,347. Let me check if there's something, because technically, I don't see anything that could hold this zone. It didn't even touch this 200 EMA on 4-hour time frame. So for me, it's kind of like you could just go a bit lower, and then bounce. Yeah, I don't see anything here that was a good support zone. It's a bit weird for me, but okay, whatever. Maybe on 1-hour time frame. Okay, on 1-hour time frame here, we can see this. Let me zoom in. Here. We can see the small bullish OB zone. This one. Just a second. I'm sorry. My kids are going crazy in the next room. So yeah, on 1 hour we can see this bullish OB. So this is why SP500 bounced, and so far it was a really strong bounce, and also it triggered crypto B2 pump yesterday. So all eyes right now on SP500. If it will show strengths here, I need to see break out above this nearest resistance here, or at least the 0.75 zone, 6,400 level. I need to see a confirmation, a breakout with some retest. In this case, this was the bottom, and the SP500 will go higher to move. Chop as well, and then continue to drop a bit lower towards to this Fibonacci levels, and then bounce. So I will delete this one. It's not relevant anymore. And now I want to check also others. Here it is. Let me check the chat. Okay, nothing in the chat so far. So others, daily time frame. Okay. So others so far showing strengths. It's chopping between these areas and still holding 0.75. So it is interesting. It is interesting because once it will give on daily time frame a close above 7.83, expect a pump, just a pump towards the next resistance areas. That's why I said how Bitcoin dominance is showing strength. Meanwhile, like Ethereum is living its life, some altcoins are still showing strength, which also means that probably this time altcoins will not, maybe not dump that much as we can expect. For example, as I said, ENA is already very close to its buy time frame. Or what else we have here? XRP. XRP still holding the 0.5 on daily, even though I was writing that I would want to see lower. But I'm not sure right now because Bitcoin dominance is declining. Ethereum still holding strong. This others domination also is holding strong. Maybe XRP will just consolidate here and then go up. This is also possible. Then what else? What else I was checking recently? A setup, but I just canceled it. But right now it's already showing weakness. But what can happen with Doge? It can come back to the zone, consolidate, and go up from this buy area. Just because we can see that Bitcoin dominance is showing weakness and this others dominance is showing interest breakout, but still without confirmation. Like we should not be in rush, right? Then what else here? Total 3 did break out above 0.75, so far holding this area as long as it is above this zone 0.618, 0.75. We can expect more uptrend towards the next Fibonacci zone. It's 1.41. This area trillion. I don't know how to read this. Then what else? This my favorite chart. Total 3 versus Bitcoin. Somehow I was not checking it lately, but what do we see? We see on a weekly so far uptrend formation. RSI flipped above the middle. The total 3 versus Bitcoin chart bounced from this bullish order block here on a weekly time frame, and Fibonacci zones and FVG, right? Oops, sorry. So I'm expecting it to go more up towards this resistance area here, which means it should give a pump of like 15 to 28% before giving any correction. It's choppy right now, but we can see that it is uptrending. It's uptrending. It is holding above 200 EMA, all these FVGs. So far, there's nothing bad regarding total 3 versus Bitcoin, which confirms that altcoins this time should have more strength than usually. So once Bitcoin will find its support and will stop pushing the market down, we should expect a nice run on altcoins, my opinion. And Ethereum as well. Let me open also monthly. I didn't check monthly. Okay, we have still 10 days for the monthly close. Still 10 days, but 3 monthly looks beautiful. Let's see. Yep. Do you? I'm not sure if this is right place to us, but I look for spot buys for alts near all-time low, like Willow. But there is another coin that interests me. Chain swap. Can you check chart? Yeah, you can ask, of course. You can ask. Let me open Willow. Willow USDT. I will check on Bybit. I think I already had something on this coin. So let me open monthly. Damn, I already had some technical analysis here. But I don't remember what I was doing. So yeah, it is support. Look, I still have highlighted here support resistance. So it had a breakout. It took this Fibonacci zones. Yeah, this is when I did this TA in July 2025. And so far it played out as was expecting. So the price did break out, took this targets here, 0.750618 on Fibonacci and rejected. And so far found again a support at this zone. So let me do a new TA. This is not relevant so far. So what is your target do you expect for us near all-time lows, like Velo, all-time lows? So you expect a Velo to come to this zone, 0.001718. Is it right? Is it correct that I understood, Rahib? It means that you're expecting a dump of 80%. If you're expecting all-time low. What I can say regarding this, I think it will be right if I will say I don't know, because I'm not some witch, that knows the future. But according to technical analysis so far, I see more uptrend formation. I can be wrong, of course. We still have for a monthly time frame, we still have 10 days for the monthly close, and 3 monthly time frame, we still have 1 month and 10 days. And during this period of time can happen anything. And we also know that altcoins can be triggered by news. Maybe something will happen with this Velo, with its company. I don't know what does this coin do. So I cannot say that no, this coin will never come to its all-time low, but I cannot be sure right now as well that it will go. But let's check the coin and see if it will go to the it's low or not. So even if it does, I can see in this 3 monthly bullish OB here, and it also aligns with the monthly. So this area is interesting to buy if this coin really has a good fundamentals, and so on. And then what can be the zone where a Velo should lose to go to these levels, to these lows? So here you don't need to do much. I mean, you don't need to do some specific technical analysis. We can use a simple line. And let's take this line as a support line. It's not perfect because here potential support zone. In case the price will downtrend, it is crucial for it to not lose a support line. Also, another thing, on the weekly, we can see that it has here a bullish on the block, and probably it also aligns with FVG. Okay, now it's not showing, but this zone is interesting to look for buys technically. All right, and if you will buy here, it will not be, technically this zone is interesting buy zone. Okay, then let me check EMAs. Maybe there's, yeah, another thing we can see that this blue line, it is 100 EMA. All right, so far we can see that the price was respecting this 100 EMA. Probably here was also somewhere 100 EMA. And so we have several confirmations that this area around 0.012 is a strong buy zone. In case you see the coin is losing this zone, means weekly close below 0.012, retest of this support line and rejection, then you can expect like 64% down towards to this area, and this area will be next strong support zone. All right, of course, it says altcoin. We should never forget it's altcoin, and altcoins can do another thing. Is they can come here, bounce, and then only downtrend. This also can happen. Like, it's really hard to be sure. I cannot tell you, like, give you any guarantees that no 100% this will be the bottom and that's it, and from here it will go to all-time high. I think it is not correct to give such promises, because this is altcoin. They have completely different game. It's not a stock. Stocks, they're different. Stocks you buy by their fundamentals as well, and stocks, usually good stocks with good fundamentals, they have only uptrend formation. You can open Apple, Nvidia, you can open Tesla, you can open Meta, and so on. Altcoins, it's completely different. You can read really good fundamental things about altcoin, but even it can be a scam, and it can go only down, down, down. So yeah, always, like, you should know how much you're risking for your positions in altcoins. Then 0.08, you say. I don't know regarding this. I cannot tell you right now. What I can say for sure, if you're expecting such dump, it means that crypto market should dump a lot. It means probably Bitcoin should dump, like, from here 15% at least, to come to this 50th, bear market, a proper correction in the market. In this case, because it still has certain support areas, you understand? So it's hard to be sure. But if it will come to 0.008, well, all right, but just manage your risks when you're investing into altcoins. This is all I can tell you. And let me check another coins that you told me. They say it's the XRP of Asia. Well, look, XRP of Asia. People who were investing into XRP, they had to wait 7 years for it to pump. 7 years. Because I know a lot of people who were investing to XRP long ago, and they have to wait so many years. But yeah, you never know if it will also pump like this or not. Just follow technical analysis and risk management. That's all I can tell you regarding altcoins. Then you told me to check this coin. Let me check. Can you see? Is this one? Chain swap, right? I will check it on. Let me check it here. All right. So what do you expect regarding this coin? Years and years ago, and invested at it, so you're absolutely, yeah. Honestly, my attitude towards altcoins is completely different. I never blindly invest in it. I like to trade it, but buying and holding, I have really a huge question regarding this. I buy when I see that technically market came to its bottom. When I see that, okay, we had a nice drop, I see that Bitcoin dominance should drop. I see that, for example, others or this total 3 versus Bitcoin chart is showing strength. And then I try to invest into altcoins that are having bullish formation. It means either on daily or weekly time frame, they are above certain levels, they have higher low formation, they have uptrend formation, they are above at least 200 EMA, 100 EMA on a daily, weekly time frames. I need to see a relevant strength. In this case, when you buy this kind of coins, you don't have to wait too long for the profits, because this kind of coins like like this what I'm watching right now, this how it called, chain swap, it has only downtrend formation, it's below all the EMA. So for this coin to give this kind of pump, I will have to wait maybe weeks, maybe months, maybe years, you know uh, but example for you, ina ina example. So yeah, here it was also downtrending. Yeah. Weekly FEG. So technically, it was a good time to buy, invest. Then it was showing the strong bullish divergence on the weekly time frame as well. And then let's say you invested $1 here, you wait a bit, you see that on the weekly time frame it is giving higher lows. So you can see this was the low, this was the low, then this is the next higher low, this is the next one. And then what do we see? We can see this crazy pump. It rejected from the nearest resistance zone, but you could take some profits here, but you can see that the price is bouncing from the nearest support zone, and nearest support zone is this weekly FVG. Then you might either just wait for some confirmations or add a bit of margin to this position. Then you see this crazy breakout, and once the price did a breakout above 50 EMA on a weekly time frame, and on weekly it is above 200 EMA, we can see this crazy run. Once it did a breakout above 200 EMA, we can see 100% of the move. Even if you would buy here, after the retest of 200 EMA, you would be 100% in the profit. So always try to find strong coins if you want to take profits as soon as possible. But sometimes, I agree that sometimes altcoins can just out of nowhere give a crazy pump. That's why we never know what altcoin will do. And that's why we should just invest as much as we are ready to lose, because it is a very risky asset. So what do we have right now about this coin? What I like is it is holding this weekly FVG here, right? Above 0.078 or 0.0088 zone. I would say as long as the price is holding this tiny support zone, we can expect more uptrend. If it will lose, then it is hard to say how low this coin can go. I can only put in this case its Fibonacci levels. I put it from here to here, and we can see another thing, that exactly this zone, this weekly, aligns with Fibonacci zones. So, which means in case the price is losing, this coin is losing this price level, let's say weekly, daily, giving a close above 0.75, 0.86 Fibonacci, then expect a sharp move down. Okay, probably not till minus 0.0 point. It's incorrect, but probably till this low here, or maybe lower. Like, it is, again, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say how low it can go, but we can expect at least to come to this low here. So 40% is pretty realistic, maybe. This is regarding weekly. Monthly, we still have 10 days. As I said, as long as it is above the 0.75, 0.86, it is positive. This monthly FVG, which means if this month the coin will manage to hold this zone, upcoming weeks or months, you can expect like 170% of the move just till this nearest FVG or 5 Fibonacci zone or this Fibonacci zones. So let's say approximately it can give 160% or 273%. All depends how it will keep this area. And let me also check daily time frame. Daily time frame. Let me turn off all EMAs and FVGs. Okay, so right now, look, you see, right? On daily, it's rejecting from daily FVG and 0.5 Fibonacci zone. So what can happen? It can just come here, consolidate above this Fibs, and it is completely okay. Important to see a reversal move. Important to see that the price is giving higher lows. It's trying to push higher, you know. And in this case, we can say that this is the bottom. And next important thing, again, on daily time frame is to see a breakout above 200 TMA. Once you will see a breakout above 200 TMA, expect a crazy pump. There should be a crazy pump, like on INA. The same what I showed you right now on INA. So in this case, it can give like 57% of the move right towards to the 0.5 Fibonacci level that I told you. And this is a monthly FVG. We have monthly FVG here. Where is this? Monthly FVG. This is where it can reject. So conclusion is, technically this can be interesting buy zone according to Fibonacci. This can be a good zone to beat. And then just wait how it is holding this area and if it will give this breakouts. Once it will give a breakout, it should pump towards to the 0.5 Fibonacci zone. Okay, I won't tell you where I invested, but thanks for that. But just in case, remember the name, everyone chains up. Okay. I will try. There's so many coins I can forget, you know. There's so many coins. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I don't know where you invested, but I hope that you will be in profit once it will pump. So, does anyone have any questions? I think I made my thoughts clear regarding altcoins. I'm expecting a bit low. I still have these targets highlighted. I hope bullish here. I'm not longing anything. I'm keeping some shorts. I'm keeping some limit orders to buy, and I hope that market will give us the targets. Yeah. So if anyone has question, you can write. If no, then thank you all so much for being here, supporting me, asking your questions. I hope that the stream was helpful for you. And I will see you next time. Like those who are from Chroma, I will see you tomorrow. I'm streaming tomorrow morning. Those who are not from Chroma, I will see you next week on Thursday. So I will wait a bit if you have any questions. If not, then I will stop streaming. Thank you, Rahib. Have a nice day. So I guess no questions. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, and I will time. If you will have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat, in Discord, and see you all. Bye-bye.